All right, guys, on this episode of the Patriot Brief, we're going to be touching about the latest saga of the Obamas. Apparently, the Obamas are not signing a deal with Spotify, said to be expiring very, very soon. So, a lot on that, guys, of today's Patriot Brief. Tune in, guys.
Rated mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Welcome to the Patriot Brief.
Alrighty, guys, welcome to another episode of the Patriot Brief. Today we're going to be talking about a story coming out of the Obamas. Yes, the Obamas are back in the spotlight here. This coming out of CNN Business earlier today. We'll put that in the show notes for you guys to see. The Obamas, guys, and Spotify won't ink a new podcasting deal. I know it's been in the talks for several months, almost a few years now, that the Obamas and Spotify were trying to basically ink out a new podcasting deal. Said that it won't be doing a podcasting deal on Spotify. That's unfortunate. Is it, right? Is it? I mean, I don't know. Is there still fans of the Obamas? I mean, does anybody really want to hear the Obamas spew, probably nonsense on Spotify, right? I sure as hell don't. I mean, But anyway, guys, Thank you, producer Eric. Is that a plane going by? Oh, that must be the Obamas in the plane, right? Anyway, guys, a little side humor. Basically here, article coming out of CNN Business saying that Spotify and the Obamas are headed for a split, so to speak. The streaming service and former first family will not be inking a new deal. A person familiar with the matter told CNN earlier today. And this was posted on their website earlier this morning around like 9:30. Basically said that the person said that Spotify, also known as Spot, I guess that's their Spot. What, producer Eric? What the hell is? What is that? They're I don't know. I guess it's a short term for Spotify. The stock market. Gotcha. Okay, 10-4 on that one. Did not make an offer for the rights to distribute the content from Higher Ground. The production company of Barack and Michelle Obama, basically Higher Ground, which is the production company of the Obamas. Now, the Obamas signed a deal with Spotify back in 2019. As they entered the entertainment business after having departed from the White House. And then, of course, we've seen in 2018, the Obamas also signed a deal with Netflix. Now, folks, the deal with Spotify that they currently have back in 2019 is set to expire at the end of this year, when the final series from Higher Ground is said to be released. Now, get this, guys. Neither Spotify nor a representative for the Obamas provided a comment Wednesday evening. So this was just like earlier this evening, guys. So, I mean, both representatives for Audible and iHeartRadio, also known as iHeartMedia, did not immediately respond to the request for comment. So I mean, what's next for the Obamas? I mean, are they going to go into a podcasting deal, possibly at another platform? I mean, there's so much fucking platforms out there. I mean, not only Spotify, but you got Apple, you got Google, you got Amazon Music, you got Audible, I mean, iHeartRadio, right? There's so many different types of platforms. Possibly the Obamas eyeing down. But here's a sound clip we'll plug in where Viola Davis is literally playing Michelle Obama in a new trailer. Check this out, guys. I mean, you're not going to want to miss this, right? I mean, this is probably the closest that the Obamas will actually ever sign, right, as a deal. They want to hold on to their money, right? So check this out.
Backseat driving.
I will pick my team, choose my causes. Understood?
It is my great honor to introduce to you
All right, guys. So that new series was released just this past week, actually, on April 17th. So just about, 3 days ago. And it's going to be featuring Viola Davis as Michelle Obama, other cast members such as Michelle Pfeiffer as Ford, right? And it's going to be a 10-series episode of that show. So I mean, it's going to touch on a lot of Michelle Obama. It's going to touch on a lot of her time in the White House. So I mean, to all the the Obama fans of America, of what's left of them, I mean, I guess that's something they can kind of look forward to, as this podcasting deal with the Obamas is not really going to resurface, so to speak, on the platform. Really wasn't myself going to tune into it. I'm not a big fan of the Obamas. I'm not really a big fan of the Bidens as well. I mean, they're both corrupted administrations in my eyes. But, I wanted to touch that on today's show. But like I said, we'll put that in the show notes. You guys can basically look at the article, for yourselves and basically see that, guys. The Obamas not signing a freaking deal with Spotify. Oh well, right? Oh well. Anyway, guys, I want to bring out another invitation to the listeners, the followers here of the podcast. We will be interviewing tomorrow the author of Terror Strikes, right? Joseph Leonard will be dropping by the studio tomorrow evening. Going to have a full-blown conversation with him about a lot of key topics here on the show. You're not going to want to miss that, guys. We're going to start recording around 6 p.m. here in the studio, so it should be dropped immediately, about 10-15 minutes after the show has ended. I'm going to try to keep the show within about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. So right around that time frame, about 10-15 minutes, it should be launched on all major platforms such as Spotify, Google, Apple, Amazon Music, and as well as Audible. Now, the new podcast episodes that have been featured on Amazon Music and Audible, they are both free, guys. You can tune us on Amazon Music free of charge. We're not charging a damn dime, as well as Audible. Producer Eric, right? It is free on Audible, right? Oh, it is. Okay. So I'm told by producer Eric that it is free on the Audible app. So you can check us out. Just search in the search bar, the Patriot Angle Podcast. Will come right up in the Audible app. You'll see the logo. You'll see me on, obviously my face, and then the Patriot Angle Podcast. You see that logo, you know you found the right show. So check us out tomorrow evening, guys, about 10-15 minutes right after the show has ended. Like I said, we're going to start our pre-recorded episode with Joseph Leonard, the author of Terror Strikes, around 6 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to try to keep the episode around an hour, possibly an hour and 15 minutes. But like I said, guys, you're going to want to check out this episode. It's going to be a really, really good show, I think. I've been trying to get this guy on my show for quite some time now. Finally going to be able to get on my show. I know his scheduling was kind of crazy, because of COVID and everything else. But, yeah, definitely check out the show, guys. Definitely. With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in to the Patriot Brief, and we will see you tomorrow evening. Thanks a lot.
You just heard an episode of the Patriot Angle Podcast. Remember to follow us on Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon Music, and Audible. Also streaming live on Twitch. Remember to follow and like us, guys, for unfiltered, uncensored, raw content. Also, please head over to www.patriotanglepodcast.com for all your exclusive Patriot Angle Podcast content and material, as well as the merchandise website, www.patriotunfiltered.com. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.